Good day. This is Mirror's Consulting Agency. Our presentation is about general management, and it will entail the different levels and the difference between the managerial skills. Management refers to the process of getting things done effectively, efficiently, with and through other people. A successful manager performs 4 basic managerial tasks that make up the management process, and these are planning, organizing, leading, and controlling.
Top management, middle management, and lower management. The top management is responsible for developing goals and strategic plans and the company's policies, and including the decision making of the company. Top management consists of the following: the directors, the CEOs of the company, general managers, and the senior managers.
Go.
I'm interviewing one of the members of the campus management of the Northwest University, Potchefstroom campus. He is Professor Bantale Tsosa, and he is the Vice Rector of Teaching and Learning here at campus. He is also a professor in the Faculty of Theology. Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
I would like to know the first question. What is the most important decisions that you have to make as a leader of your organization, faculty?
Can I say that when one speaks of decisions, it will all depend on what is on your table. What is there you have to make a decision about? Because you cannot only make a decision out of the blue. But then when one looks at my responsibilities, which is all about teaching and learning, then I have to make a lot of decisions with regard to the implementation of the language policy, especially when coming to contact with the students and in their contact sessions. I have to be part of the decision making when coming to the timetable, the roster which the students are using, and also with regard to what technology to use with regard to blended learning, the kinds of implementation, when and how. So yeah, there are a number of things one has to decide upon, but which the fortunate part is also that you don't decide alone. You always have people you work with, because our campus is actually a very big campus, and with a lot of stakeholders, a lot of people responsible. So you always have to.
This refers to that level of management between the top and the first line management. Middle management are mainly responsible for managing other managers and translating the goals set by top management into goals and activities for their lower management to perform and do within the business. Go.
Welcome to Miriam's Agency Consulting Company. With me is the supervisor for the Klipboog cafeteria, also known as the SS. Welcome, Miriam.
Thank you.
What are the pressures that you face daily as a supervisor here at the cafeteria?
Well, there's a variety of pressures that lies on the supervisors here. It's not just me, myself. I've got a colleague that's also a supervisor. We do have various pressures on supervisors here. Customer satisfaction, suppliers, people maybe not just 100% satisfied with products. So there's always pressure on supervisors concerning customer satisfaction. I would assume, or I would rather say, that customer satisfaction is my main priority. And I don't want to really call it a pressure. It's more like a pleasure for me to satisfy our customers, because that's what the most important thing is here at the, that's the objective here at the cafeteria.
Thank you. And how would you basically just briefly describe your management style here at the cafeteria?
Well, I believe firmness, being firm, especially on staff members as well. But when it comes to customers, friendliness is always important. You have to, like I previously mentioned, customer satisfaction is my #1 priority. I have an open door policy, customers, both to customers and to staff, as well as suppliers. I believe having an open door and being a welcoming supervisor or management type of style is always very important. So that's priority.
Thank you very much for your time.
Welcome. No problem.
Management typically in businesses generally oversee the performance of employees who work in line and management positions. These positions entail line bosses, your section chiefs, and your supervisors.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mirror's consulting agency. So we are here at Friendly's store. We're going to interview the manager here. So, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Annelies.
Annelies. No, this is simple. Yes. We wanted to ask you 3 simple questions, and then the first one is, wanted to ask you how do you keep up with the demand of the students or the customers of the store in terms of making sure that everything that they need is always in the store?
Well, we've been running this business for the last 6 years. The owners had it now for 6 years, and you get used to what the clients need and what the students need. So you always make sure, if they do have requests, they put in requests for new products that we must get for them and stuff like that. And then we make sure we get them for it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Pause.
And the second question that we wanted to ask you is that how do you handle the pressure from the employees and the customers in terms of bad behavior, maybe those that are stealing? Arrogancy.
Well, that's a difficult road to walk, but you do get used to it. I've been in retail for the last 11 years now already. You got that law that says a client is always right. You handle your client properly, apologize if you were wrong. Even if you were wrong, you still apologize to your client and make it right where you make the wrong.
Yeah.
And staff, that's a whole different story, a whole different ball game. You need to keep, I've got a number of 47 staff members underneath me that I need to keep happy.
It's quite a huge number.
It is quite a huge number, especially if you're the only manager in the store.
Oh, okay.
To keep them happy and satisfied, you have to have your rules and regulations. If they don't follow your rules and regulations, you do have to punish them in a manner of issuing them with warnings. If they don't show up for work and they don't bring proof, you have to issue them with a warning, or you unpay them. That's a way of putting discipline in a business like this.
Yeah.
Even when you do your discipline with your child at home, if your child misbehave, you discipline them in their way.
Yes.
So if the people don't follow the rules, it's quite a big job, big responsibility.
Okay.
Yes, especially if you've got a place with 47 staff members and thousands of clients a day.
Yes.
Boss.
Our last question is that it's more of a personal question. We're asking you what motivates you in this position, what makes you wake up every day to come to work, what inspires you to do this job?
What motivates me is the customers and the clients, and to have a great group to work with. It inspires you to come to work every morning, make sure everything is fine, and having a great boss. It's always there when she needs to be there and stuff like that. It motivates me every single day to get up to come to work.
So basically it's the good relationship that you have here.
Yeah, and with the working status and everything.
Yes, okay.
It's very nice. I wouldn't change it for anything else. Sometimes you get frustrated and irritated, but then you think, what would they do without me? They don't have me to help them.
To help them. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure.
It was a pleasure working with you.
You enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.